Shalom, Israel. Shalom. This is the brother Kutazio Hawad coming at you with another lesson. Father Will Abaratas, I pray that this lesson be edifying through the Spirit. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. And shalom to the families out there watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. All right, so I was going through threads and I came across this this real, feminist thread on this Threads app. All right, and Threads is an app, a social media app, just another one, right? Same shit, different, whatever. It's the same shit as all the other ones. But I came across this post and it got me thinking about the lesson that I wanted to do tomorrow on Babylon becoming a big haunted house, man, a big ass haunted house. Because let's start here. These are two different occasions. These are two different instances or cases.
Authorities say the person dressed as a clown in this video is a 15-year-old boy who's been charged in connection with a fatal stabbing of an elderly man in East St. Louis. 78-year-old John Wesley Allen Sr. was on his way to visit his sister when he was killed near this bus stop, his sister told CNN affiliate KDSK.
He's the best brother that someone took away.
Salaki, they not two different cases. I thought these was two different cases. Okay, nonetheless, the point still stands. The point still stands that there's going to be a lot of spirits of vengeance out here, a lot of evil angels, all right, coming in the spirit of, the killer clown, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, Jeepers Creepers, right, cannibalism, Chucky, Candyman, and whoever else you can think of, These are the spirits that these people are going to be coming in, man. And just wait till the power go out. Wait till the grid go down and it's dark outside and it ain't no street lights on. It ain't no lights to turn on in the house and shit like this, because most people don't have no backup generators, right? And those that do, let's say you live on a street with however many houses and you do got a backup generator and everybody else don't. But what the fuck you think gonna happen when you cut that motherfucker on and your lights come on? And your neighbors looking out their window, seeing that you got lights on in the house. They're going to be like, oh, that means you got food and water. Yeah, oh yeah, we coming over there. And not just your neighbors, but in that situation, but the gangs of men walking around, going house to house, door to door, scavenging, food, and then trying to take over your spot as shelter, ravishing people's wives and daughters, ravishing people's husbands and sons, So yeah, when I saw that thread, it just made me think about how like these same women are gonna be the same ones getting fucked up out here, wishing they had a man to protect them when the lights go out and all hell break loose. So this woman, Alicia Bonora, posted single mother, fatherless, daddy issues are all examples of a man's failure, yet they are used as insults toward women. Make it make sense. And so basically, you just got a whole bunch of women here You can even go to Threads, type in her name, and get to it like that as well. It wasn't that long ago, 15 hours. But let's just read some of the quick ones. The only thing men are good at is projecting their failures on the women. Say it louder. Projection. Those men feel so weak about themselves that they want to pass their feelings on the strong one, and they be the same fatherless bastards they speak about. Some fathers do more good through their absence. So true. And this man, these was a bunch of females, and then a man, Jake, stepped in. One man's failure. The man y'all chose. Leave us out y'all dysfunctional shit. Which this Jake got a point. They projecting the shit that they've been through onto the rest of men as a whole. And this dumbass said, "Oh wait, except we don't choose to be graped. I know how men are programmed to defend themselves with the 1% statistics." Jake said, "What this got to do with grape? Tell your therapist." And she said some old dumb shit. And then this Jake stepped in. Men are fatherless too. Also, becoming a single parent is a choice. You act like women can't make their own decisions. And that same idiot said, "You missed the point. You are a man. What do we women expect?" How is being a single mother a choice? You men just say anything to escape accountability, which further proves the point of the original thread. She decided not to take precautions to avoid pregnancy without a husband and brought the child to term. Those are choices. He can't get her pregnant if she don't allow it. I don't have children because I deal with women who don't want to be baby mamas or women who take precautions. Over 40% of unplanned pregnancies are the result of failed birth control because none are 100% effective. You might want to take precautions as well and wrap it up. Good luck. And see, when this when this dumbass argument come up, man, it's like it's so retarded because a man can't lay with a woman, lie down with a woman unless she say so, right? Like otherwise, in this society, like that's great, you know. Um, so I believe it's 100% the responsibility of the woman, you know. Like I tell y'all a real quick story, just real fast. When I was 14, and I was about to, you know, um, lay with a woman for the first time, right? She had already lain with another man before, and the reason I knew this is just because she had a sleeve of condoms in her backpack when she came to spend the night at my house. Whom she was coming to see my sister anyway. It was my sister's friend, right? And you know how that whole situation goes, right? Long story short, my sister and her boyfriend leave. It's me and old girl, right? And so fast forward, you know, I'm trying to put the condom on. I can't do it. It's my first time. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But tried to play it smooth. I balled that motherfucker up in my fist. I proceed to be on top of her. She opened my fist and see that it's in my hand. And she allowed me to continue to go in unto her. Okay. And so my thing is women gotta take some accountability, man. Like I say it's a stupid ass argument because as a woman needs to be like, "You got a condom?" "Oh, well then no, you can't. No, you ain't putting that in me if you ain't got no condom on." It's that simple. But here it is, these bitches be so freaked out. They ready to pop, block, and drop it. You know what I'm saying? No rubber, nothing. Let's continue on. Men are losing out to cats, and they still think it's women that are to blame. This is exactly what I be saying. Men love saying they don't want to be a stepdaddy, but literally help make a woman a baby mama. Yeah, man. So we pretty much got the point with these threads. Males have never been good with accountability. A man will find reasons to pass off his failures and that of his fellow men every time. Mine would say, why are you wanting our daughter to be without a father? No, this is your decision to act a fool. I'm not putting up with it and allowing our daughter to witness such fuckery. She's loved and thriving and has not been exposed to the bullshit he was about to expose her to. So I can already tell what this woman is talking about is the man she had a child with, he was dealing with other women, and she had a problem with that, man. You women gonna learn and get in line, man. Watch. Jacob's trouble finna pop off, man. The prophecy of Isaiah 4:1, Jeremiah 30:7, This motherfucker's under every comment. I mean, women can't even say no politely because we being stalked, raped, and killed. Like, but come on, but do you know the actual stats on that shit? If women was getting raped to this high ass degree that you trying to fucking claim, they wouldn't even be outside. So what the fuck are you talking about? So look, hold on. Because we being stalked, raped, and deleted, you think it's happening now? Oh, wait till shit hit the fan. So yeah, man, it goes on and on clearly, Yeah, this woman who's is the queen of accountability. Her name is Daphne. Yeah, she be going crazy on these hoes. And she really be holding them accountable. But yeah, man. Salakia. This Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, in the time of Jacob's trouble, that is all hell breaking loose. Okay, that's all hell breaking loose. People not going to work. All right, shit's gonna get real primitive. We talking about no power, no running water, right? No more Ulta and Sephora to get their makeup and beauty supplies, stores to get their wigs and weaves and all of that. No CVS, Walmart, Target and all of that to get their feminine care supplies. So they're going to be stanking. You see? That laugh was crazy. Oh, yeah. Salakia. This 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel? And so, if we go back to that, right? a lot of these women look like so-called black women, right? And just try to point a couple out. Yeah, she's just a red bone, but a lot of them look like, you know, Israelite women. You know, let's just kind of skim back through the comments, just looking at the pictures. That's it. We're just looking at the profile pictures. You know, a lot of them are majority Israelite women, man. The one that looked like an Edomite woman, but she could very well be an Israelite, you know, because we don't judge according to the flesh, but to the according to the spirit, you know. But the way these women be talking down, you know, and you know they really be meaning Jake. They really talking about the so-called black man when they talking all this shit they talking, you know. Again, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. That's the nation of Israel. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? You see? And you think them women gonna obey the gospel? You think them women gonna get in line right now if we was, you know, if they was to be told to get in line? Hell no. You know? They already out of pocket. They not gonna get in pocket until shit hit the fan. Amos 3:1, hear this word that Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. You see? Let's jump down to verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh hath not done it? So it's Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's going to bring these judgments upon these women, man. And they're going to die in the most gruesome fashions, man, from wild animals making their way into these suburban areas and neighborhoods and tearing their ass apart, you know, to a bunch of men gang raping them to death and then cannibalizing them, you know. So there's some men that are gonna have the spirit on them, right? That's like that will read these type of things, right? Because these get posted everywhere, right? Where women bash men and talk all of this shit. These get posted all across the different social media platforms. There are some men that are gonna have a field day as far as literally just deleting women, just deleting them. And I just came across another video where there was a cat. He could get your location and he showed exactly how he did it. And then, you know, boom, bow, bop, that was that. Like, he got a motherfucker location just off the picture, just off the motherfucker being in nature. This nigga said some shit like, what did he say? Oh, yeah. He said, that's Greek dirt. You know, look, the damn numbers is going up on this shit as we speak, man. The damn numbers is going up as we speak, man. But it is what it is, man. You know. And that's why a lot of these females gonna get left behind, man. You know. I'm going to just get the point, skip down to verse 24, Isaiah 3:24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stank. Because like I said, they're not going to have their tampons and pads and summer's eve and all them feminine care products that they use. And instead of a girdle, a rent, right? Because a lot of them be putting that damn corset on, which is really a fucking girdle, you know? And instead of well set hair, baldness, you know, you ain't gonna be able to be getting those sew-ins, they call them, and gluing that shit to your hair and throwing wigs on and shit. And instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. You see? Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. You see, Isaiah chapter 3 showing you these women is gonna be toe up out here. Like you could read the chapter yourself. You know, if you start from verse 16 and read down, it's showing you how these females is gonna be toe up out here, man. All right, this is the book of Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man. All right. So you feminists out there, man, you men hating women, y'all got another thing coming when this shit pop off, when shit hit the fan. And don't ask us when it's gonna happen, because it's gonna come upon you unawares. But the few sincere sisters out there, y'all straight. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, gonna keep y'all safe and protected if y'all stay locked in, you know, and don't go back into the world and be like these idiotic females, you know. Just imagine that. You leave the truth. You leave Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and this truth to go back into the world to end up like these females who gonna get fucked up out here. And ain't no brother taking these type of females in, you know. Brothers won't humble women. You know, when Isaiah 4 and 1 pop off, which I'm not going to read it. I was just going to it, you know. But when Isaiah 4 and 1 pop off, you know, brothers won't humble women. Shamefaced, you know, which means humble and showing humility, right? Modest. So that's the point on that, man. America is going to become a big ass haunted house. And the females out here that's talking a lot of shit about men, bashing men, you know, they're going to be the first ones getting it.